Hello and welcome to EU Tweets of the Week. I'm back, and this week Macron thinks Mrs Turnbull is delicious, Juncker's MFF is ambitious, and in Parliament, Nigel's anti-Belgian sentiment gets malicious. Emmanuel Macron's level of English is unrivalled compared to his presidential predecessors, but his high standard slipped during a visit to Australia when he called PM Malcolm Turnbull's wife delicious. Alice Workman said you can take the man out of France. But while cartoonists couldn't wait to mock him, Lucy Turnbull was apparently very flattered, saying she found the president's compliment as charming as it was memorable. What was even more amazing, according to Caldwell, was that the French president has a better sense of humour than Twitter, after the Telegraph portrayed him as amorous skunk Pepe Le Pew. David Caldicott reckons the Tele is just pissed off that Macron is more charming and globally influential than anything that can be produced from Australia. Closer to home, it was time to sink our teeth into the Multiannual Financial Framework as Juncker presented his plans to the European Parliament. Manfred focused on the €700 million for interrail passes for 18-year-olds, saying the initiative is gathering speed. Simon Usherwood reminded us all that the first rule of MFF is no one likes the initial Commission proposal. Martini Seltzemeyer ran a poll asking which euphemism will be used to justify bunging 0.3% of GDP in subsidies to wealthy landowners as part of CAP. The winner? Don't ask, just send cash. The S&D's Udo Bullmann said the budget was not enough to protect European workers, to support young people in their quest for a decent job, to help low-income families, and to invest in growth and meet environmental challenges. Others were concerned that the overall size of the budget was too big. Danish PM Lars Løkke Rasmussen tweeted, "The Commission just presented a budget the size of 28 member states, but we are only 27 member states to finance it. A smaller EU should mean a smaller budget." Remember that big on the big things, small on the small things thing? asked Burly Monster. Turns out it's not a sliding scale. You have to be a bit bigger on the slightly smaller things. Adding that he had a bad feeling inland waterways and catering would not come out well. EU Commissioner for Inland Waterways and Catering, Albert Kunnerdox, responded that they remain key priorities. Modulated financing from InvestEU and cohesion policy in a holistic and joined-up budget will ensure both continue to contribute to strong and sustainable EU growth, he said, which is certainly the most sensible thing we've heard about the MFF. And finally, just when we thought we wouldn't have a third topic for you this week, it was Nigel to the rescue by slagging off the Belgians. Belgium is an artificial nation. It's not a nation. That's why you want to sign up to a supranational level, Farage told Belgian PM Charles Michel in Parliament, adding the two communities dislike themselves profoundly. Says the man from a country cobbled together from different nations, speaking different languages with different parliaments and likely to break up sooner than Belgium, replied Gareth Harding. Oliver Grimm added, there was a time when the United Kingdom was quite an artificial construct. Very happy to take advice from Nigel Farage, responded Charles Michel sarcastically. Britain took his advice, and look how well that is going. Finally, Guy Verhofstadt got to the heart of the matter, saying, Farage will see how real Belgium is when they play England in the World Cup. Of course. And that's it for another week. Join me again next week for more slagging, bragging and nagging in the Brussels bubble Twitter sphere. And send in your suggestions using the hashtag EUTweets.